What's up, YouTube? It's Paul, the Evil Professor, and today we're going to talk just a little bit more about your favorite subject. That's right, we're wrapping hands. So this is going to be a companion video to one that we posted recently. In that video, I looked at how to hand wrap, why we hand wrap, some things that you need to consider when hand wrapping, and then I showed how I wrap hands using one of my athletes' actual hands so we can get up close and personal. This video is going to be a little bit shorter, and we're going to answer some of the questions that you had in the previous video. So if that's something you're interested in, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already watched the previous video, click up here. Biggest question, Paul, what's up with the big fingers thing? Well, we're trying to prevent hand strangulation. So I want to do an experiment. Make your hand really big, and then I want you to squeeze your wrist with the other hand. Then make a fist. So when I make a fist, my wrist is going to become smaller. It should feel looser in this area based on your grip. Now, if we do the opposite of that, if I make a fist tight, and then I squeeze my wrist, and then I go to big hands, you'll see, or you should feel, that the grip around your wrist becomes tighter. So when I have big fingers like this is the widest that my wrist is gonna become. So if I am wrapping his hand, and then I make a fist, this is not gonna strangulate my fingers. But if I do this the other way around, if I wrap really tightly here, and then he opens his hand in his glove, he's gonna start to lose blood in his fingers. So, number one thing we're gonna talk about, big fingers. 2, Paul, I love the way that you wrap the hands, but can I do that on my own? Yes, of course. Again, we're gonna be using the Supreme 200-inch wraps from Combat Corner. All I do is I unwrap it all the way down to the end. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the outside, I'm gonna make a knuckle pad the size of my fingers. And like I said, in that previous video, we talk about why we're doing this, how we're doing it. This is gonna be a shorter video where I really just wanna look at what it looks like when you do it yourself. So I have my knuckle pad. I lock it in with my thumb. I roll it around right there, and I go 1, 2. See, it's locked in. Now I'm locked. I'm good to go. Then I go to my wrist. 1, 2, 3. I go to my furthest finger, cool. All the way through to my wrist again. Closest finger, okay, cool. Again, I go back across my wrist. Middle finger, cool. Back. Here, sometimes I'll make it pretty. I want to make it pretty. I come around my hand. I go down to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Open palm. I make a fist. I have a good knuckle pad. Third question that was asked often was, Paul, do you really not wrap your thumb? No, I don't wrap my thumb. If we look at these gloves, these are the Champion gloves from Combat Corner. Look how much thumb padding we have here. You see this? I've never been training and hitting mitts or hitting the bag and go, wow, my thumb really hurts. But there have been times, years in the past, where I've been hitting and I had a lot of knuckle pain or knuckle discomfort. So that's why I use extra protection on my knuckle, make sure that my wrist is extra straight. I don't really worry so much about my thumb coverage. Cool. So, did it with my left hand, now we'll show it with my right hand. Again, I unwrap it real quick. Cool. I figure out what a knuckle pad is gonna look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Lock it in with my thumb, come around. I trap it. Now it's trapped. Big finger, see? 2, 3. I go to my wrist. 1, 2, 3, I go to the furthest finger. That's where I start to lock in my knuckle pad. Come around my wrist, all the way down to the wrist again. Closest finger, locking in my knuckle pad. Middle finger, whew, right through there. Come around, come back down. It is a windy day today in Orlando, Florida, my friends. Come around the top, make it pretty. Go back around, 1, 2, 3. This is why I love the 200 inch, because I can make as much padding or as much wrist support as I want. Now I have both my wrists are wrapped. See? Good knuckle pad, open palm, open palm. Does it fit in my glove? Absolutely, of course it fits in my glove. All the way through, close it up. 1, all right, guys, thank you so much. Again, if this is the kind of content you like, please like, subscribe, and have fun today. That was fun.